Hi guys, welcome to Hope This Works. I'm Kevin, but you already knew that. We are in the DIY kitchen nursery, and we are going to get some seeds going. We're going to do some direct sow greens in my little mini greenhouses, my muffin containers. We also have some 3-inch pots. I also have my DIY planter deals with dividers, and we are going to try and germinate in my plastic bags. So we're going to do a little bit of testing on germination and what works best, direct sow or germinate in plastic bags. So stick with me. So we're going to start out with my little mini muffin greenhouse. Make a little trough. Man, it's about a 1/4 inch deep. We're going to start with some greens. Some ruby leaf lettuce. I got a little aggressive there. Some blue scotch kale, and then also some Simpson lettuce. Cover this back up and give her a spritz. And we're going to put our plastic lids over the top. Just stick around for a little bit. I filmed this 2 days ago, and we actually have some sprouts already. The next one, we are going to do some spinach, some basil, and also some butter crunch lettuce. I was actually pretty surprised how large spinach seeds are compared to other seeds. And the kale is going in the middle. I apologize, the basil is going in the middle. And then the Simpson lettuce on the left-hand side. Again, another little spritz. And throw on our lid and make a couple labels. These are going to be some zucchini. I'm going to put 2 seeds in each cell here. Never really had great luck with zucchini. I've done summer squash pretty good, but not zucchini. So we're going to see how this works. Put about a 1/4 inch of soil on the top, pre-moistened, and move on. Next cell, we are going to do some cucumbers. I'm not sure of the actual variety of cukes on the bag. It just says cukes. So I'm going to do about 4 to 5 seeds in each cell here. We're going to do a little more container gardening than in the ground gardening for most of our crops. So I'm going to try and stagger my plantings. So my seedlings, like the broccoli and I believe the cabbage, actually has a fairly short harvest, right around the 60-day mark. You can start to harvest these guys. So in about 3 or 4 weeks, I'm actually going to start some more. So hopefully we can get 2 crops out of here. And also, I'm a little concerned about our weather. We get a lot of hailstorms, we get a lot of wind. So I actually want to have some seedlings or transplants going just in case I have to replant. So I have a pretty long season here. So we are going to go that way. I've never had any luck with cabbage either, so we're gonna go for it. Pretty excited about harvesting some Brussels sprouts. They are one of my favorite vegetables, along with cauliflower too. Just something about those little mini cabbages are just absolutely delicious. So here we go with some cauliflower, and I blow it right about there and put about 30 seeds in that cell. So we may have an abundance of cauliflower this year. We'll see. As promised, we're going to show you my little mini greenhouses. These are just awesome. We have a little green sprout right about there. He must have got out of the trough. Some ruby leaf lettuce. We actually have some blue Scotch kale sprouting up right there. And then also some Simpson lettuce right there, guys, which is super, super neat. It's only been 2 days, so I'm impressed with my mini greenhouses here. Next muffin tin, we're going to have some spinach, some basil, and some butter crunch lettuce. I don't see any spinach popping up yet, or basil, but we do have some butter crunch. That is just amazing. I'll germinate very, very fast in these guys. And next we are going to do our A/B testing on our, we have some in pots and we have some in bags. Again, I don't have any germination yet, but we are going to see how this works, and I'm going to show you that real quick. If you've never done this type of germination method, I find that I have a better rate of germination in the paper towel. But what we're really trying to test here is the mortality, how quickly they germinate in soil versus a paper towel. Those are my garden peach tomatoes. But also the mortality when transplanting from the paper towel to the soil. So if I'm really affecting, am I getting better results in germination, but am I affecting mortality by transplanting from the paper towel? So those are my black cherry tomatoes right there. Those are just awesome tomatoes. We're also doing some cherry bomb peppers. So I'm putting about 5 or 6 seeds, maybe 8 in the paper towel, and then about the same in the soil. Wet down my paper towel, throw it in the bag, leaving the bag open, and then spritzing them again. And then putting a little bit of soil on top of my seeds and spritzing them. So again, like it says, we're really trying to determine the mortality, the germination rate, and the mortality from transplanting from paper towel to the soil. I've never really had great success mortality-wise in the germination of the soil. It seems like I'll put 8 seeds in and I'll only get 4 plants to pop. So here we go. We still have a lot more planting to do. I've got to transplant some of my lettuce. That was grocery store lettuce and celery down there. Get those put in dirt today. I got some aroma tomatoes planted. Also some tiny Tims and some California Wonder peppers. I did pretty good last year. There is my cantaloupes up there. They're doing really good. And we also have some direct sow items. We are going to do some mint and some annuals, some ornamentals. Try a little bit of corn on that fence wall. Also some yellow pear tomatoes, some Amana orange tomatoes. And we really are going to try and do more of a staggered grow. We have a small scale. We have weather that can play a major factor in our growing. So we're going to shift a little more towards container gardening, low crops, some DIY pallet type planters that can be protected from the hail and the wind and the torrential rains. We want to be able to protect our tomato plants and stuff like that. Last year we had some pretty bad luck. A storm took out nearly all of our stuff. So I'm a little concerned there. We're going to get some stuff into raised beds outside, maybe some low crops. The wind's not going to damage as much. So stay tuned. If you are growing on a small scale, an urban garden, and need to come up with creative ways to garden on a small scale, maybe you don't need to have a full food forest or a production plot, stick around. Watch the rest of this series, Urban Gardening on a Small Scale. There's a couple more videos in this playlist. And as always, hope this works.